for severe weather today as a deadly storm sweeps across the southeast. The Georgia governor has declared a state of emergency for 7 counties. The same storm system battered that area overnight, leveling homes and killing 12 people. President Donald Trump says he has spoken to state officials about the destruction.
I just spoke with Governor Nathan Deal of Georgia. Great state, great people. Florida affected, Alabama affected by the tornadoes, and just expressed our sincere condolences for the lives taken. Tornadoes were vicious and powerful and strong, and they suffered greatly. So we'll be helping out the state of Georgia.
CNN correspondent Polo Sandoval is live for us at one of the hardest hit areas. Polo, what are you seeing there?
Fred, we were trying to get a lot closer to what is the center of the devastation here, which is about 3 miles outside of this small city of Adel. However, at one point, emergency officials telling us to seek shelter, so as a result, we had to drive into town as a large cell made its way through the area. But I can tell you that a bulk of the devastation is in a mobile home park just outside of this region. At least about 7 people confirmed dead, and unfortunately, that number is likely to rise, according to one emergency official that I spoke to. In fact, they are still in the middle of the recovery. But what's interesting here, Fred, is we begin to hear some of those stories of survival, hear from some of the people who actually made it through that storm, including one individual who we met at a shelter here. D. Williams, you were in this park yesterday, this mobile home park yesterday, in the middle of the night when everything, as you described, just the weather started getting worse. What was that like?
It was like, a nightmare on Elm Street. It's like you're waking up from a dream that really came true.
Now that we understand that about 7 people in that mobile home park that you were in unfortunately died overnight, does that bring it home for you? How close you were to the devastation?
It was scary. It was like, I wish I could help everybody, but you can only help yourself because it happened within seconds.
And finally, what did you see when you looked out the window when the storm was going through your home?
Pitch black and no trailer park. It was just demolished.
Where will you spend tonight?
I would spend the night at a shelter at the First Baptist Church.
D. Williams, again, just one of several survivors that we've spoken to at this Baptist church that is now home for about a dozen people. And again, people here are still very weary of the weather situation outside. It's amazing, Fred, only about 20 minutes ago, the skies were dark. There was high winds, and now the skies are blue. It's clearing, but there is a state of uncertainty.